sa pagbabago. Sawa na ang bayan ko sa magnanakaw na tao. Madilim na kahapon, ikaw ang mataahon. Sa piling mo, di ko mawawala ang korupsyon. Tayo na, Pilipinas, tayo na magbago. Hawak kamay tayo para sa pag-asenso.
Mga kababayan, ang Pangulo ng Pilipinas, Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Duterte! 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 May I call on everybody to please take your seat? May I call on Ms. Amorfina Martinez and Mr. Russell Climeno to lead the community singing of the song, You Raise Me Up.
But when
shoulders, you raised me up to more than I can be. You raised me up to more than I can
Thank you very much. You may now be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. To officially open our program, may I call on the Secretary of Department of Environment and Natural Resources, Secretary Roy Cimatu, to give us his welcome remarks.
Mr. President, thank you for gracing this occasion. I would like to greet Secretary Leonor Briones, Secretary Eduardo Del Rosario, the Representative Secretary Cosi, Yosek Posadas, and representative of Secretary Piñol, Yosek Carpio, Yosek Lorey Badoy of the PCOO, I would like to greet former secretaries of the DNR, Victor Ramos, Secretary Alvarez, and Mrs. Alvarez, Eliazar Quinto, Mr. Horacio Ramos, and of course my predecessor, Secretary Gina Lopez. And we have our congressman here, Congressman Bingbong Crisologo. Congressman Winston Castelo. Congressman Feliciano Belmonte. Vice Mayor Joy Belmonte. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome you all to this celebration of the 31st anniversary on the creation of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Here we are today to celebrate the past, to rise up to current expectations, and to brace for the future. We completed our 30th year on a high note by exceeding most of our targets in 2017. Our President has spoken out on mining, warning mining companies to shape up. Through the Mining Industry Coordinating Council, we have been reviewing the mine closure and suspension orders issued earlier by Secretary Gina Lopez, with the help of third-party experts from the National Economic and Development Authority and the Development Academy of the Philippines, based on economic, social, environmental, legal, and technical criteria. We expect the results of the review to be available for disclosure by this month. Mr. President, we will be coming out with the proposed policy reinventing mining that will spread the benefits for the people without compromising the environment and natural resources of the country. Allow me also to acknowledge the support coming from the legislative branch that help us in fulfilling our mandate in preserving and protecting our environment. Thank you, Senator Legarda, for your help in area conservation and management projects, especially in Sibalom Natural Park and Antiques Malandog River. We were also able to document 12 protected areas around the country in high-definition videos. These documentaries were aired in commercial television station and saw exposure in different parts of the world. Through the support of Congresswoman Josephine Sato, we have pursued the draft bill and proposed executive order on strengthening the national policy on wealth generation from access, benefit sharing, and utilization of Philippine genetic resources. Thank you, Mr. President, for signing Republic Act 11038 or the expanded National Integrated Protected Area System Act of 2018, which will ensure effective management and declaration of other protected areas in the country. The NIPAS law has added 94 additional legislated protected areas all over the Philippines and ensured better conservation and protection measures of our protected areas. Our appreciation goes to Senator Legarda and Congresswoman Sato for authoring RA 11038 and to many other friends in the legislative branch who have contributed in our advocacy of protecting and conserving the environment and natural resources of the country. In our drive against illegal logging, the DENR later will turn over the deed of donation of more than 870,000 board feet of lumber to help in the rebuilding of Marawi through Secretary Eduardo del Rosario of Task Force Bagong Marawi. While we pursue culprits of illegal logging activities, we also continuously address the extreme degradation of the country's forest. We have scored successes in our reforestation program, coupled with forest protection from July 2016 to June 15, 2018, around 554 million seedlings of different species of mangrove, fuel wood, and forest trees were planted nationwide, covering 462,114 hectares. These are verifiable accomplishments that are complete with coordinates and geotag photos that may anytime be viewed in the NGP website. In order to protect the country's remaining forest, we have intensified forest protection efforts by adopting the Lawin Forest and Biodiversity Protection System to monitor forest conditions. Lawin is a modern monitoring tool that tracks and records threats and observations in forests. We now have more than 3,000 trained forest patrollers using the Lawin system. We would not have achieved our accomplishments in the area of solid waste management without the support of the good Senator Cynthia Villar. Our profound appreciation goes to Senator Villar for funding materials recovery facilities and her project on plastic recycling facilities, which converts plastic waste into durable school chairs that last. In this way, we avoid plastic ending up in dump sites. We also like to acknowledge the efforts of the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or the MMDA, in cleaning up the rivers and esteros and other environmental assistance extended to us. Just recently, the DENR, the National Water Resource Board, raided Pepsi Cola bottling company in Las Piñas, where we shut down their illegal deep wells. They were also slapped with more than 11 million pesos as penalty for extracting deep well water without permit. This is a strong indication of our seriousness in the implementation of laws on water. There was one other misuse of a notable natural resource that our President raised against earlier, the gobbling up of Laguna Lake by operators of big fish pens and by encroachers, thereby impairing the livelihood of small fishermen. We have also acted on this through the Laguna Lake Development Authority and with the assistance of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, the Philippine National Police, and the local government of Taguig City. Just 2 weeks ago, we ordered the shutdown of 2 construction companies for illegal dumping of waste materials and garbage in a shoreline area in Taguig City. The illegal reclamation and backfilling activities have already exceeded the carrying capacity of the lake. We cannot and will not allow this. The one blemish towards the end of our 30th year was Boracay, which no less than our President, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, deplored last February as having deteriorated from a global ecotourism destination to a cesspool. The DENR is now leading efforts to rehabilitate Boracay, and we are on target. We are rushing to complete the job within the 6-month period given to us by the President. People are requesting for a 1-year closure with a 64% approval rating and the SWS survey, but we will stick to the plan, and again, we are on target. We will be able to open Boracay again and take pride in bringing back the island to its former glory. Rest assured that we are not just solving the Boracay problem, but the main objective is the sustainability of the President's effort. While we vigorously pursue rehabilitation efforts in Boracay, we are simultaneously intensifying our watch over other ecotourism hotspots like Panglao Island in Bohol, Puerto Galera in Oriental Mindoro, El Nido and Coron in Palawan, and Siargao in Surigao del Norte. We expect to be issued other challenges by our President, and we are ready. To me, these challenges are marching orders to be carried out. They are also our authority to become more aggressive in enforcing environmental laws, rules, and regulations within the bounds of our Constitution. We are indeed fortunate to have a leader who is very much protective of our environment and natural resources, and who insists that we, the Filipino people, be their foremost beneficiaries. Again, Mr. President, maraming salamat sa pamamahal sa bayan. Welcome to the celebration of the DENR's 31st anniversary. Enjoy the day and take pride in our collective accomplishments. Ikaw, ako, tayo ang kalikasan. Mabuhay.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, allow me to show you our gift to the Filipino people.
Located 315 kilometers away from Manila lies a small island, the #1 tourist destination in the country and the world, Boracay. Active promotion of the island over the years resulted in the upswing trend of tourist arrival in the last 15 years. Along with the influx of tourists is the uncontrolled development in the island, which altered Boracay's landscape from the pristine and idyllic environment to an urban jungle.
Dito noon, simple lang talaga. Yung ano lang, pawod, yung mga bahay, may pa yung atip, tapos kawayan yung sahig. Simple lang talaga yung ilaw, ano lang, lampara. Simple lang talaga tahimik ang buhay.
Such development bore more issues such as improper disposal of solid and liquid waste, water pollution, overpopulation, and road congestion.
Nagbanta si Pangulong Duterte na ipasasara ang isa ng Boracay kung hindi ito malilinis sa loob ng 6 na buwan.
Through the President's directive, an interagency task force composed of the DENR, DOT, and DILG to spearhead Boracay's rehabilitation was created with a goal to make it a safe, healthy, and environment-friendly place for tourists.
We have recommended the temporary closure of Boracay to pave the way for the full implementation of the island's rehabilitation plan.
Pasya na ang Pangulo. Isasara muna ang Boracay ng 6 na buwan para sa rehabilitasyon. Magsisimula yan April 26.
Actually, sir, para sa amin is an answered prayer na yung mga problema na namin sa palibot dumating na sa heaven, tapos naging instrument na bumagsak doon sa Malacanang. Ginamit ng instrument ng goodness si Digong, katulad na kayo.
On the part of the DENR, rehabilitation efforts are focused on the 5 key areas: drainage and sewerage management, solid waste management, road and transport, forest lands and easements, recovery and A&D lands management, biodiversity conservation, wetlands rehabilitation, and geohazard management.
We would like to rebuild Boracay for it to become a sustainable and eco-friendly tourism destination worthy of the praise as one of the best beaches in the world.
Just 2 months after the closure, slowly Boracay is improving.
Maraming salamat sa Diyos dahil tinulungan naman itong DNR. Ayun nga lugar hindi mapasukan, pero ngayon ay ang ganda-ganda na. Sabi ko, ay salamat Panginoon. Sana ipapagtatag mo ang mga taong may mga karapatan yun. Huwag mong ipabayaan para madiretso nila yung mga gawain.
Until then, a better and improved Boracay will be waiting for us, which we can all be proud of.
Mr. President, the DENR is indeed grateful. Few months ago, after you gave me the order to rehabilitate and restore Boracay to its pristine state as a premier tourist destination, I immediately complied by directing all my DENR personnel to participate in this task of rehabilitation. All the regions of Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao sent their personnel on rotation basis to Boracay to share their expertise on water quality, land and timberland management, wetland and biodiversity, and research on carrying capacity and geohazard mapping and detection of hidden exhaust pipes through their cutting-edge equipment. Sir, some of them are here from Mindanao, from the regions in Visayas and Luzon, to personally see you. Most of them are seeing you for the first time. Mr. President, may I present to you the men and women behind the rehabilitation efforts in Boracay. The men and women from Mindanao, from the Visayas, and from Luzon.
Duterte! 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 Duterte!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Secretary Cimatu. And now, Secretary Cimatu will turn over the deed of donation of 871,453 board feet of confiscated lumber for the rehabilitation of Marawi to Secretary Del Rosario, Head, Task Force Baon Marawi. The President shall witness the turnover. Please remain standing. We move on to the distribution of land titles under the Handog Titulo Program. The Handog Titulo is a program anchored on the policy of government to give land to the landless. Total of 75 beneficiaries from 5 cities such as Makati, Parañaque, Valenzuela, Taguig, and Pateros shall receive the sales patent and residential free patent. May we request President Rodrigo Roa Duterte to witness the awarding of the land titles. To receive the land titles in behalf of other recipients are Miss Elizabeth C. Aragon, resident of Makati. Miss Ana Carlota Ho, resident of Parañaque. Thank you. Miss Rosita La Chica, resident of Pateros. Thank you very much. Miss Babylin Espedido, resident of Valenzuela. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Miss Cristina Agustin, resident of Taguig. Rizalina Rivera, resident of Taguig. Thank you. Miss Michelle Odevillas, resident of Taguig. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you very much, Mr. President. At this juncture, to introduce our guest of honor, may I call on the Secretary of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, Secretary Roy A. Cimatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Salamat po. Kindly sit down. You know, before I begin to talk, I'd like to share with you vignettes of life, tidbits. You know, if there are two persons who know me better than myself, actually it's the two generals who is with me on the stage. Si General Del Rosario was the Task Force Davao. Task Force Davao was a child of violence. And that was the time when Gloria Arroyo became mad at us and asked me why the bombing was very incessant and without let up. And I said, Ma'am, this is Mindanao. I'm having a problem. There's a Muslim insurgency we're trying to solve, and hopefully government can start the talks again. And that led to the BBBL thing, and until now it's pending in Congress. Si Roy naman was assigned there as a brigade commander during these turbulent times, and we became fast friends. So when I became president, I chose the men na, alam mo, I do not have any, do not be offended. I do not have anything against the bureaucracy of government, the civil sector. But sometimes projects can be very messy, and at times it would go awry, and then you don't know what. So, nung si Ma'am Gina tinanggal ng Commission on Appointments, because maybe because she came very strong against the business sa mining industry, I think there was a conspiracy to remove her, and they did. Well, anyway, the rest is history. She was doing well. She was going against moneyed people, and she was against the destruction of her native land. We still the same passion. So when it came to choosing the guys, karamihan halos ng cabinet members ko mga military, yung kakilala ko. Esperon was a friend, I knew him. At si Mato del Rosario, si Lorenzana, they were once upon a time assigned in Davao City. At ako naman, being as mayor, inuman, tapos pasyal-pasyal ng gabi. Si Mato hindi na umuwi sa kampo. I don't know where he would spend the night. But doon yung kanya sa bukid, yung kampo niya, brigade. Mawab, that's the place. And I don't know if he would have to travel in the wee hours of the morning just to get home. But he joins me almost every night. Mawab is about, 72 kilometers? 72 kilometers from the city of Davao itself. And he would travel at night because there were no enemies in the evening. The NPAs are all tired, and most of them have problem with their eyes. Mirise yan sa kanila. And they can only fight with well, anyway, and si Ed naman was the Task Force Davao Commander. Naabutan pa niya si Inday. Si hindi mo naabutan si Inday? Mabuti rin yun kasi nanununtok yun. I remember a general, kaibigan rin niya. She was already mayor, vice lang ako noon. Anak lang ni Inday. Itong uka na to, nilokos, sabi niya. Kaya parimbasa, mista niya. Sabi niya, Day, Mayor, payat ka na ngayon. Tumaba kay bagong anak. Sinuntok si... me personally have a good rapport with the military. Not all of them. But those who were assigned or one time sojourned in Mindanao in the course of their tour of duty, nakilala ko yan sila lahat. And yan nga, yung saan may problema, like the Marawi thing, there was this, alam ninyo, Ma'am Gina Patini, Ma'am Brunis, there was this cabinet member who was giving me a structure of task force, Marawi, then operation, administration, finance, tapos dito. Ang matrix niya umabot na doon sa sahig. Sabi ko, Tapos sabi ko kay Bong, tawagan mo nga si Secretary Del Rosario at the time was Undersecretary sa Defense. I called them to my office and said, look at that matrix, Ed. Sabi niya, sa Marawi, sabi ko, iyo lahat yan. I will assign you. Ikaw lang. Gawin mo lahat yan. So, in a few days, meron akong na-produce. Garin ma'am sa iyo is looking for, though she's not as passionate in public as you in expressing your anger and your desire to save our country, the native land. And so I'd like to reiterate to you again what I said during the last meeting sa cabinet, that there will be a time, I still have time left, that I will have to ban open pit mining. Kasi sisirain ko yan. Because they will, alam mo ma'am, pag nag-travel ka in Mindanao by chopper, makita mo yung parang tansan ng Coca-Cola. Yan sa bukid. Parang damahan. And almost without let up until the boundaries near puro butas yan. Ang sabi ko nga kay Roy, there has to be a time that we have to decide. Just to tell them frankly. Anyway, we're getting something like 70 billion sa mining industry. Makukuha natin sa ibang bagay siguro yan. I mean, with the hard work of Dulay and La Peña, I think that we could maybe at least a third of what we would have lost if we... But open pit mining is really destroying the land. It catches, it's like a water basin. It catches the water, loosens the soil, and if you have, now and then, you have this landslide. Ang pobreng Pilipino doon, wala talagang kalaban-laban because they also live near the mining where the open pit is being operated. Alam ng mining people yan na talagang hihintuin ko yan. Maybe they try to revive it at some other time, but it's not really my concern anymore. I'll just do what I have to do during my time. Nandito sa Boracay, kayong na-assign po doon, kindly convey this message to them. We do not have any iota, baski pinakaliit na government is just decided to do what is really correct and proper. We have bannered Boracay as a crown jewel of a tourist destination. Wag na yung iba. Yung sa Times Beach ko sa Davao, it's filled with humanity. And only because we're getting so many in number. Wala talaga tayong magawa. We have breached the 100 million mark. It's now 105 or 10, depending on your statistics. Saan ito pupunta? And yesterday I read somebody said that we have to implement the family planning. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, the family planning, with due respect, ayaw ko makipag-away it has something to do with the objection of religions, not all. I would not mention the faith because, again, I would not want to quarrel with them. Wala ka mang makuha dito sa mga gagong to, puro salita lang. So, ako, sabi ko pa noon, ako sa Davao, maniwala kayo. Meron akong, totoo yan, itangin nyo mga taga Davao. Ang drawer ko, puno yan sa birth control pills. Tapos may maggapit doon, magsabi, trabaho, sabi ko, buntis ka? Hindi. Ilang anak mo? 3. Okay. Ito muna gamitin mo in the meantime. Tapos may social worker, sabihin ko, take care of this girl. Bigyan kita 5,000. Totoo yan. Ang top donor ko si Sunny Dominguez. I don't know why. Baka maraming anak yan sa labas yung gagong. Kasi yan top donor ko. But he believes in it. He believes in it. So he contributes. Rod, classmate ko kasi yan eh. Since maliit pa kami. He was our valedictorian. Bright talaga yan. Hanggang kindergarten, no? Valedictorian namin yan. And he used to send me money, 500,000, 700,000. Tulong lang. Kasi at that time, it was hard to get yung kung bakit naputol. It's because of the influence dito sa taas. And that is why, one of my reasons why I do not like the creeping influence of faith is that they sometimes run counter to what government believes to be good for the people, at least in this temporal life. Okay na yan sa heaven, pero alam mo, wala akong nakitang kaibigan ko sa karami ninyo, so kayong mga bidya na pumunta doon at tapos may sinabi may langit, tapos may imperno doon. Kung may makasabi niyan dito, mag-resign ako, Presidente, bukas. Immediately. May sabi niya, may nakita ako na, you know, your God is not my God. Because ang religion ko is basically a formative process, including the values that was passed on to me or I got from my parents. Hindi masyado doon sa eskwelahan because there we were fondled and caressed. So at sa second year, wala na kami. Wala na ako, din ako naniniwala sa ano. Because we were really molested. 2 years above and 2 years below. That's about 5 years. If you look into your internet now, look for Harry Falvey. Harry is the name. Harry. Falvey. Tino, makita mo dyan the cases that they have lost in America. Talo sila ng $25 million because yung mga na biktima pumalag at nagdemanda, they were fined $25 million. That's why nabangkaruta ang... Pero kami naman hanggang hipo lang. Sa totoo, hinipo talaga. What are your sins, my son? My sin, Father, is I have because you are funding it. That is why it is rising to the challenge of the day. Ganun lang. Pero wala akong away sa... It's about 5 generations of us. Lahat kami. Lalo na si Dominguez kay Tisoy, pula-pula yan, kumatapos ang labas ng confessional. Well, anyway, yun ang ano ko doon sa, it's because too much influence. Kaya talaga ako, pumapalag ako, because I have a history kasi. So I know the hypocrisy. So medyo ano ako. Tapos ngayon, ganun na lang ang ano nila sa akin. Not now, even before the election. I was the bad guy, but hanggang ngayon, at napuno na talaga ako, ayun, bumelta ako. At kung bumelta ako, bastos na. At yung bunganga ko talaga, bastos na dati, kay laking kanal kami, we were just migrants in Davao. I grew up in a slum area before God gave us a little break in life. So, may nakakilala sa akin dito. If I want a project done, sabihin ko sa kanila, pagka sinabi ko, gawain mo yan, Roy, kasi kailangan natin, gawain yan. Same with the Rosario. Sabihin ko, you finish 100 houses in 1 month. Gawain mo yan. Gagawin talaga yan. Wala nang, pero magpunta ka doon sa director ng ano, magkipagdebate pa sa iyo. Hindi naman ako mahilig magkipag-away. Sabi ko, okay. Kaya hindi, presentation was made. I said, it's okay. But after that, I said, call Del Rosario. Sabi ko, do it. Kaya puro military na halos. Ilan na lang kaming Bisaya na iwan dyan. Puro Ilocano ng mga to. Ako, si Ma'am Pernia, si Vasco, yung komunista na pare. May komunista dyan. Si Vasco is a communist actually. Ilan lang. Kung kukunti na, kalaman dyan mga Ilocano. Because ang Ilocano kasi at ang Ilonggo ang pinakamaraming tao sa armed forces. The warriors of a race are the Ilocanos and the Ilonggo. Baulente, gamo sang Ilocano Fire dito, fire nga rin, patay tanan. Maingay lang ang Ilonggo. Kaya mga Ilonggo, damo sang isog nga. But the Ilonggo of Mindanao is far different from the Ilonggos of Panay Island. Hindi magkapareho ang ugali niyan. Ang Ilonggo ng Mindanao, wala, ganador talaga. Matter of survival sila doon. Kaya talagang, the Ilocanos are more moderate, or warriors, pero kalmado. Mga Ilonggo ang tigas. Mga Cebuano, gaya ko, mga Talawan. Wala ko nakita ng sundalo, no? Kailan sabihin ko, sinong Bisaya dito, dyan sa ospital, mag-award ako. Kasi gusto ko unahin. O sino? Bisaya? Wala. Bisaya, mahusay lang sa reklamo, pati inom. Subirbio ang Bisaya. Damo sang istorya, way aksyon. Buwanong yawa. My father is Cebuano. Comes from Danao. As a matter of fact, when I ran for president, I never had any single barangay captain siding with me. In the hometown or in the municipality or city. It's now a city. Dito sa Maranao, it's the mother side. Naglandslide ako sa lahat ng Moroland. Lahat. Pulo, Basilan, from where my ancestry come from, my lolo is a Chinese. Ang lola ko ang Maranao. Sa lahat ng sa Moroland, nanalo ako. Ang sa Cebuano, wala akong barangay captain. Pero pag sabi nga ng aide ko si Bong, sana ito si Senator Bong, naligo. Hindi ito para ligo. Natakot. Nag-CR. Kanina pa? Nalibang yan, hindi ang ihi. Kanina pa pala eh. Well, Environment and Natural Resources Secretary Roy Cimatu. And by the way, I'd like to greet, Roy, simple ka lang talaga. Noon ka pa. Kumusta yung waray mo? Isabi ko na lang, open book tayo, mga public official. Nagmotor kami ng Davao to Leyte. Motor lang. Kaming dalawa. May tagdalawa kaming security. So, dalawa yung akin, dalawa kanya. Motor kami punta. Tapos pagdating sa Tacloban, nawala man si Roy. Dito, misis mo. Dito, misis mo. Wala. Walang misis mo. Sabi ko, sundalo, sana yung putaragis na Roy Cimatu na yun. Sabi din lang natin, and sir, pumasok dyan sa yung beauty parlor na yan dyan. So, sinilip ko, kasi kasama kami. Sinilip ko doon, may maganda talaga. Maganda. Pupunta pa ba dito? Pupunta pa dito? Hindi na. Sabi mo, wala na. Lahat man. Lahat na sus, maniwala ka. Lahat yan dyan siya, meron niya man. Totoo. Walang maniwala kayo. Kaya, walang lalaki na ako, 2 asawa. 4, 3 na lang kasi nag-separate na kami nung isa. So, bali 2 na lang naiwan. Kung mawala yan sila lahat, Ma'am Gina, sabihin ko talaga, totoo, if at the end of my term, wala na akong gawin, blank wall na ako, hindi naman ako makapagtakbo. Wala namang maniwala sa akin. Yung pinatay ko, papatayin mo rin ako ng mga putang inang yan. TV, wala pa akong pinatay, ha? Kung may papatayin ako. So, pag wala ng kaligayahan, isa lang man ang kaligayahan ng tao, ma'am. It's usually kung wala na yan, I would even tell God, God, kill me now or mag-aaway tayo. Bigo talaga niya. Pag wala na, papurma-purma ka dyan, kami, motor-motor, di baril-baril pa dyan, ipagbarilan dyan sa mga hold-upper. Pero kung wala ng aksyon, purma naman lang kay Duterte, wala. No more yan, sabi ng mga babae. Wala na. Please join me, all of you. Yung wala ng silbi, wala ng kalipay, wala na klipay, way kluoy, way kligo, wala na. The honorable members of the House of Representatives, natural officials, ito maganda is my co-workers in the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Huwag na tawagin natin. Tsaka ako, huwag na nyo tawagin. We are all workers of government. Mga kasama ko sa gobyerno, mga kababayan. Basahin natin ito kay ang naggawa nito nandyan sa likod. Kung hindi mo basahin itong 2 pages, walang-alang naman. Nandyan si Ma'am Gina, nandyan si Ma'am Briones, ang aking majority floor leader noon, si Mayor Belmonte. Kasama kami sa 11th Congress. Kasabay kami. I joined the officials and staff of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Ito yung kanya na ha. As you celebrate 31 years of meaningful and dedicated service to the Filipino people. For more than 3 decades, you have been government's effective arm in ensuring the proper conservation, management, development, and use of the country's environment and natural resources. Through your efforts, we ensure that the benefits of nature are shared by all Filipinos today as well as the future generation. May I cut here? Alam mo yung Boracay, sinasabi ko, allow government to clean it. And after that, I will return Boracay to its rightful owner. Now, the problem is how to determine who owns what. Yan ang problema ngayon. So there has to be a committee to be fair to everybody, from the local government, then from the origins of any title there. Because ang problema niyan, the island of Boracay, according to President Arroyo at sa akin, my stand is that Boracay has never been open to any commercial exploitation. Walang residential. It remains forestal and agriculture. Yan ang problema ngayon pagkatapos kung i-turn over. Wala kaming interest dyan. Do not ever believe this shit. Do we have a lot of tales about giving it to big business. I will not allow gambling. I will not even give it to big business. Let us determine first who owns the place. If there is any title, and it gets to be muddy to really dwell into it and question everything, well, I leave it to the local governments to decide, or to the congressman. But to maintain its viability, since I said we proclaim it to the world as a crown jewel of our tourist destinations here, it is our moral obligation to make it clean, hygiene, and safe. Ipinagyayabang kasi natin eh. So kailangan linisin natin. We banner it throughout the world, go to Boracay, and it's full of shit. Ako kasi bakit? When I was campaigning, I went there. Ang hangin, malakas, and I was standing, gabi na yun, napadaan kami. I was waiting for a flight to go to Cebu. Kabaho. So, ginanong ko yung tubig. Sensitive. Ever since I stopped smoking, sensitive ako masyado sa... There's a smell that does not fit. Sabi ko, patapos yung pinatest ko naman, the bacteria was all over. And I was forced to... I silently ordered an agency to conduct tests. Kung sabi nila talagang hugaw, dumi, So I decided to just simply said that we'll have to rehabilitate Boracay. But after that, we will ito. Walang interest na doon. Wala akong interest dyan ni 5 sentimo. I'll just clean it. But here's the catch. Boracay is a small place. I mean the coastal line. The ones that we take advantage of to make it commercial. But if you give Boracay an overload of humanity, sigurado it cannot handle it. Ang mga mayaman, magbili yan nandoon ng mga lupa. Bilit malayo. Boracay is Boracay. So mga guest house, there will be the chalet, bungalow, anong maliliit na bahay. Yung sa strip, maybe because that to be heavily regulated. Pero kung doon sa labas, sa likod, kung i-overload mo yan, Boracay can only handle so much. They have to go to septic tanks again. Gravity, saan pupunta ang tubig? If we have a huge water treatment, then let it go there. But if not, it goes down again to the... Maliit lang yung strip, kita mo naman. It cannot handle an overload of humanity. So, ang gagawin ko, yung likod, total na umpisahan na lang rin, it's a land reform area. Hayaan mo muna yan. Until such time na yung strip, I would leave it to Congress to decide. If you want to cut a strip there and declare it commercial, inland from the water, low tide, high tide, paatras ka, maybe half a kilometer or a kilometer wide, that's up to Congress to decide how much Boracay can handle. Cannot handle so much people. I leave it, but I will distribute it to sino ang may-ari niyan sa original. If not, then I give it to the Mangyan. Sila yung una dyan eh. So that's the land. Ganon ang plano ko. Yung commercial viability, Congress has to decide. Ayaw kong mag-decide. For more than 3 decades, have been the government's effective arm in ensuring the proper conservation. Along with your 7 attached agencies, I hope that DENR shall continue to faithfully fulfill its mandate despite external pressures from stakeholders with competing interests. I assure you that you have my full support in this endeavor. Huwag kayong matakot magtrabaho. This I can guarantee you. However busy I am, if you do your duty in accordance with law, and you are facing a suit or you are being sued, at maniwala ka talaga trabaho mo yan, just tell me the truth, and I will defend you. Sigurado. From now on, nobody, alam mo ganito yan. Transactions, at the end of the day, kung sino masabi dyan, treasurer, pati assessor, and the minor officer. The mayor goes free. Yung iba, I'm not saying it's corruption, but I don't know if it's money or indeed it is corruption. Ang mapriso diha, yung mga maliliit, I know because I've been mayor for 23 years, and my father before was governor of Davao. So wala pa yung Davao del Norte, del Sur, Oriental, Combal Valley, Davao City, Occidental. It used to be one huge place. Ang mga empleyado dyan were housed in a capitol just beside the city hall in Davao City. So yung nag-retire noong mga bata pa, makita ko na sila sa Maynila pumunta sa akin, Sir, Tabangay mi, sir. Makikita ko yung mga barong punit-punit na. Ano nangyari? Sir, ganito kasi, sir. Alam mo naman, sir, pirma lang talaga kami. Pag sinabi ng mayor, sir, pirma kami. Wala man kaming choice. So pagdating sa bagsakan, sila talaga ang maglag. Kaya gano'n that's a typical day dito sa I don't know how we will resolve it, but there has to be a solution for all of this. There has to be something out there na yung gano'n yan. Pero kung kayo masabit, sabihin lang niyo sa akin na totoo. Anong nangyari? Kasi administrative, sige, pag totoo, administrative, you appeal from one office to another until you reach my office. At kung tignan mo at sabihin mo ang totoo, I will order the dismissal of the case. Ngayon, kung criminal, tulungan kita. In the same manner, yung mga police pati military, I will never allow a policeman or a soldier to go to prison for doing their duty. Di mo talaga. You can bet your life. Or itong mga buang nagagong police mag-kidnap, unahon kayong patayan. Mauna kayo sa impyerno. Talagang hiritan ko. General problem lang kayo dyan eh. Ang mga official dyan ako galit. But I warned you. I have told you, do not destroy my country. Because I will kill you. Do not destroy the young, our children. Because they are our only asset. Ito sila. Mag-retire to at the age of 56. Retire lahat yan. China, ito, Annapolis to. Graduate ng Annapolis yan. Philippine Navy. Yung age. The age of 56, mag-retire. Bago lang ito nag-asawa. So by the time 56 siya, may mga inaiwan pa yung mag-anak siya ng 3 o 4. Kaya karamihan yung mga sundalo, tanungin mo ilang anak mo. Isa lang, sir, 2 lang. Gano'n niya sa kawawa. Talagang nila kasi una-una, hindi man nila mabisita. Most of the time, they're fighting. And they're trying really. Kasi at the age of 56, may nag-aaral pa. How much do you get? Si Bato, 14 million. Maybe ako, dagdagan mo ng konti. Kasi peg to the highest salary. Mas mataas pa ang sweldo ng general kasi dinubli ko. Pag dubli ko sa sweldo nila, mas mataas pa sweldo nila sa akin. Sa mga buang magtrabaho. Ngayon, pag may age of 56, diyan na nila kunin ang pagkain nila, ang medisina nila. At the age of 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. At 60, in 5 years, papasok na ang diabetes because of hypertension. Papasok na ang liver. Ayan. Ang dialysis lang, every week, then every day. Tapos, yung mga kapatid natin doon lumabas, nagtitiis. They are being raped. Araw-araw yan. That is part of the territory. Sinabi na sa akin yan noon pa, Congressman. Di ko lang sinabi, ayaw kong masaktan yung rape, the injure, no food. Tapos, walang cellphone, binubugbog. Kaya ko, I'm grateful to, I'd like to make it public, I'm too grateful to Kuwait. Pumayag sila sa lahat ng demands ko. 1 day off, they cannot be, yung phones can, pati passport will not be confiscated. They can cook their own food. Meron pa sila ako. Day of, yung mga Kristiyanos, simba. They gave it all. So, pupunta ako ng Kuwait. Sandali lang. Just passing by. Commercial lang ako. Right. Just to say thank you. Po yan. Tapos padala sila ng pera dito. And they endure the indignity of being used. Ang tatay, pagka umalis sa pamilya, this family becomes dysfunctional. Pag mag-alis yung asawa, this family is totally dysfunctional. Iwan lang yung mga anak sa mga auntie, sa mga pinsan, neighbor. And they grow up with nobody steering their life. At least did it correct. Tapos padala-padala ng pera. Ito naman mga yawa na ito. Ginagano nila araw-araw. Shabu is a commodity for the poor. Sabihin nila, bakit yan si Duterte papatay yung mga mahirap? Yan ang kanilang commodity. Ang mga mayaman ngayon is cocaine. If they can do it in the far away, in the islands, they can go to a secluded island. Ito, dito gumagamit. Dito talaga sila madisgrasya. Just use your logic properly. Kaya ako galit. Kaya sinabi ko, pag ganun ang nangyari, despite of their sacrifice, pagdating nila dito, ganun pa rin, adik ng anak nila, you add a problem. The family is in shambles. You know why? The distance, ang unang mga liwa niyan, ang lalaki. Pagdating niya dito, may asawa na yung iba. Karamihan, tanongin mo. Marami na yung silang kalukuhan. Either kapitbahay or... And sometimes, I do not want to... Pag nawala ang nanay, the eldest daughter, pagka dalaga na, becomes the surrogate mother. Kaya kung ikaw ang presidente, ibigay mo sa akin yung ganong kalukuhan ninyo. You make them crazy and the sacrifices go to waste. Anong gawin ko? I know the significant accomplishments of the DENR in rehabilitating Boracay Island and pursuing responsible mining and in clearing and ensuring the equitable distribution of the resources of Laguna de Bay. When I was student, ma'am, kung mainit, ma'am, dito na lang kayo. Tulungan ninyo yan sila yung, dito na lang kayo sa stage. We share the lime. Totoo. Inato lang ito, hindi naman talaga yan. Inarmy lang ito, buro army yan. You transfer here. Or you might guard paki nga. Tulungan ninyo. Security. Tulungan ninyo yung maya, magtaka pa yung bakit ka naligo sa beach na yan? Hindi mo ako sinama. And you guys over there, you can transfer him. Ang blowout natin, maraming tituluyan. Paski, humba lang, ma'am. Humba ang paborito ko. I congratulate you and I'm very happy for you. The DENR has also taken the lead in the efforts to ensure social equity with regard to our country's land resources. through Handog Titulo 2018, I commend the DNR and Roy. You've been very good to the people. Has distributed land. Nasa bagay, totoo lang. Alam mo, sa totoo lang. Marami mga mahusay dito. Vincent Crisologo, mga congressman. Elect ninyo sila, pero ako kung totoo, maghanap ako, walang lukuhan, ha? Maghanap ako, itong mga to, trabahante. Walang daldal. Walang debate sa Senate. Debatehin mo, barilin ka. Sana yan ang baril. Wala na dagang istorya. I congratulate the recipients of the patents and titles, and I hope that this can help them improve the quality of their lives and that of their families. May this momentous occasion inspire the department even more to continue supporting the development agenda of the administration, any administration for that matter, hindi lang sa akin, so that we can uplift the lives of our kababayans and give them the decent and comfortable lives they rightfully deserve, and to whom this moment rightfully belongs. To you. Pero ngayon nakakita, rami pala ninyong ang samay, can you raise your right hand? Yung sa Manila na-assign? Manila lang ang assignment. Andito. Kanina marami man dyan, Manila. Huwag kayong maglay. Malawak ang ano nito. Ano bang tawag ng lasang sa Tagalog? Lasang? Gubat. Hindi kasi marunong magbisaya itong mga... Mag-aral kayo ng Bisaya para mag-intindihan tayo. Hindi ko alam, malawak pala ang gubat sa Maynila. Marami kayo. Doon sa region na, well, anyway, I hope that you can respond really to the needs of the people. Yan lang naman ang ano natin. Kami, we are just a passing, politiko, wala kami. Either it's for our consumption lang yan. If we are fulfilled by doing our duty, or we end up like nobody's business. Together, let us work hard to ensure the proper use and management of our country's natural resources while achieving sustainable and equitable development for all. Mabuhay ang Departamentong DENR! Mabuhay si Cimatu! At ang kanyang waray! Mabuhay! May I please request you to stand up? Hindi ako nagluloko. And for just to give him a day of his life, it is his birthday. Magkanta lang tayo, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yay! And if I'm mistaken, my eyes are not really very good. Do I see Secretary Alunan? Yeah? Diba? Wala? Kakabuka lang. My eyes are not, medyo, I'm 73 years old. Pero kung maganda ka, pareho kay Miss Badoy, makikita kita baski doon sa malayo. Sa lalaki, hirap lang talaga ako. So, So, thank you for your invitation. I hope I have given you something. I said, just the minutes of life where you can sleep on it tonight. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. At this point, may we request our President to remain on stage for a photo opportunity. May we call on the first batch, former DNR Secretaries. Please come up on the right side of the stage to have a photo ops with the President. For the second batch, please prepare under Secretaries and Assistant Secretaries of Department of Environment and Natural Resources. You may assemble yourself on the right side of the stage. The second batch. Thank you, Mr. President. Please exit to your left, or right, sorry. So next batch, under Secretaries, Assistant Secretaries.
Madilim na kahapon, ikaw ang mag-aahon. Sa piling mo, di ko mawawala ang korupsyon.
Please prepare third batch, Bureau and Service Directors, and Head of Attached Agencies.
Tayo na, Pilipinas, tayo na magbago.
Thank you. Please exit to your right.
Hawak kamay tayo para
Exit
sa
to your right, please.
pag-asenso.
The third batch, please prepare the bureaus and service directors and head of the attached agencies. Please go to the right side of the stage.
Duterte, para sa tunay na pagbabago. Masdan mo ang paligid, alamak mga krimen, rape, droga at mga nakawan, dapat nga mapigilan.
Thank you. Please exit to your right.
Tayo na magbago.
And now may I request the President to go in front of the stage for a groovy with all of
Ikaw at ako, tayong lahat kay Rodrigo Duterte, para sa tunay na pagbabago.
Why am I here? I am here
May we
because I
request-
love my country.
may I request
and I
everybody
love
to
people
stand
of the
up.
Philippines.
Ikaw at ako, tayong lahat kay Rodrigo Duterte, para sa tunay na pagbabago.
Hello, we can start the groupie. First shot. Your best smile, everyone. Okay. Count 1, 2, 3. Smile. So now we have second shot.
Ikaw ang Pangulo.
Duterte sign, please. Raise your, yes, close fist. 1, 2, 3. Smile.
Bayan ko sa magnanakaw na tao.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. President.
Madilim na kahapon.
Thank you very much, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, for gracing this momentous event. We are very honored with your presence. Again, ladies and gentlemen, President Roa Duterte, Republic of the Philippines, may request everyone to remain seated until after the President has left the program venue.
Tayo na, Pilipinas. Tayo na magbago. Hawak kamay tayo para sa pag-asenso. Ikaw at ako, tayong lahat kay Rodrigo Duterte, para sa tunay na pagbabago. Masdan mo ang paligid, alamak mga krimen, rape, droga at mga nakawan, dapat nga mapigilan. Tayo na, Pilipinas, tayo na magbago. Hawak kamay tayo para sa pag-asenso. Ikaw at ako, tayong lahat kay Rodrigo Duterte.
Hello. Thank you very much, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Duterte! Duterte! Duterte!
Tayong lahat kay Rodrigo Duterte, para sa tunay na pagbabago.
Just a reminder, the third part of the program will still continue